What's up, YouTube and PTG people? My name is Jeff. I also go by PokePrimer. We are back for another week of Draft League action. This week we are taking on Lior and the PKS Noobs Kings, and this is going to be probably the quickest team builder I'm ever going to do, so I can get, this out as fast as possible, because life is stressful. There are a lot of things going on. So his team, you can see, it's got the Mega Beedrill, Rillaboom, Latios, Neolego, Amoonguss, Bronzong, Embor, Lycanroc, Dusk, Golem, Cryogonal, and Machamp. I definitely expect Golem, shockingly, because I have a lot of electric types, so having Golem would be smart for him, I think. Beedrill's a pain in the butt, because it's faster than everything I have by a mile. Rillaboom's tough. Latios is tough. And he has Bronzong, so he's probably going to bring that to mess with me. First up, we have Spiky Bird the Zapdos with Static and Boots. Boots to avoid rocks and whatnot. Static because of things like Rillaboom and Beedrill, so we can get pairs on him. Discharge, Hurricane, HP Grass, and Roost. Roost for longevity, HP Grass for the Golem, and then Dual Stab. Hits his team pretty hard. Next we have Hellhound the Mega Houndoom. No speed, outpace the Latios. Max Special Attack and the rest into attack for Sucker Punch. Dark Pulse and Flamethrower hit pretty much everything on the team pretty hard. HP Ground is for the Neolego to break through that thing. And then we have Sucker Punch to hit the Mega Beedrill. Pennywise, the Blacephalon, Sub Leftovers, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Psyshock, Max Special Attack, enough speed to outpace Neolego, and then through the rest of the HP. Sub, lots of things I can force out, so if I can get behind a Sub, I'm pretty sold. I'm pretty solid. And then Shadow Ball plus Flamethrower really mess up his team. Psyshock hits the things that tank those hits a little bit too well, like the Embor and specifically the Neolego. So we can use the Psyshock to break through that thing as well. So that's our Blacephalon. Next up we have Dae the Primarina with the Kevia Berry, Scald, Moonblast, Ice Beam, Flip Turn. Flip Turn for momentum, Dual Stab hits his team decently hard. Kevia Berry is to allow us to kind of deal as a secondary way of dealing with Beedrill plus Neolego. Gives us a way of, either flip turning out against Beedrill or Neolego and finishing them off, or finishing them off with a Scald, depending on how low they are. So that could be cool. And then we have Ice Beam. Ice Beam is there for the Rillaboom if I can catch it on a switch in. That'd be great. So that's our Marina. Next up we have, I think this is my first Z move of the season, we have Jack the Super Gourgeist with the Ghostium Z Frisk ability because I want to know what his items are. Poltergeist, Will-O-Wisp, Synthesis, and Shadow Sneak. Synthesis just to keep ourselves alive for a while. Max HP, 120 defense, Impish Nature, 124 into Spadef. 12 speed. 12 speed is probably, I think that's for like no speed Machamp or something like that. Something along those lines. 124 Spadef and 120 defense. I know there was a reason for them. I'll be completely honest, I do not remember them off the top of my head at this current time. I apologize. I know this spread actually had something going for it. I know the next one doesn't. But Poltergeist hits everything on his team. He has no normal type, so Poltergeist goes in. I'm bringing Ghost Z just in case because I do have knockoff on my next mon. So if I knock off an item, that gives him a free switch into Poltergeist, and he knows that, so I can use the Ghost Z to take out whatever is coming in, and not have to worry about giving him a free turn. That's pretty much the entire goal with that. Other than that, Poltergeist really smacks up his team. Will-O-Wisp cripples a lot of mons, and will be crucial for us. And then we have Shadow Sneak, just in case for like late cleanup. If we can get like Neolego down pretty low, or Beedrill gets down pretty low, we can pick him off with a Shadow Sneak. That'd be really great. And last but not least, we have Pants the Scrafty with the Roselli Berry, Intimidate, Bulk Up, Drain Punch, Knockoff, and Fire Punch. Max HP, 68 defense, 188 special defense. Genuinely, there is no rhyme or reason to this one, I'll be completely honest. The Roselli Berry is specifically for either a situation where Neolego is packing, is not locked in and is packing Dazzling Gleam, which I believe it does get. I'm 99% positive. Or Lycanroc Dusk with Play Rough. Either scenario could be problematic, and I'm sure he would bring it to deal with this thing specifically. So, having that would allow us to tank those hits and Drain Punch get our HP back. Nihilego does not take Drain Punch particularly well. It would be even nicer if we get a bulk up first. It has pretty low Fizz Def, so we can break through it with the Drain Punch, and Lycanroc will just die. Especially if we have a bulk up, Lycanroc would probably just die. So, options, a lot of options here with this team. Hopefully it will pan out well for us. Let's go ahead and hop right into the battle. Alrighty guys, we are here for our week number 4 matchup. Yeah, I believe this is week 4. Yeah, this is week 4. Our week 4 matchup against Lior and his PKS Noobs Kings. We're going to send the challenge right now. And yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup because Lior is incredibly good and his team is really, really solid and annoying to deal with. So yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a rough one, but I think we can pull this off. Okay. So, we do see the Golem. I kind of wasn't sure if Golem would show. Really glad I packed the HP Grass now. Really, really glad about that. So that's good. Golem. Nihilego. No Latios. No Rillaboom. Really happy to not see both of those. No S tiers at all. He brought his Mega Beedrill, which I have Zapdos for, and Zapdos invalidates Mega Beedrill's entire existence. So that's cool. Brought the Bronzong. I feel like that's for a specific reason, because I was the Bronzong guy last season. He offered to trade it to me for, I think, Primarina in the preseason. I just wasn't, but I just kind of wanted to use Primarina, so it is what it is. Brings the Emboar. No Amoonguss either. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Brings Emboar and Lycanroc Dusk. Interesting. So, of my team, obviously he doesn't really have a great Ghost MZ switch in. Let me make sure before I even use a Z move. Like, only boosting Z moves are banned, but yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's Open Z. Doesn't specify anything else about it. Just wanted to be sure. Okay, so yeah, nothing really wants to come in on Ghost DMZ, of course, because why would they? Yeah, it don't hurt. But I think kind of want to just lead with Crafty. Lead with Crafty. He leads with Golem. Okay. So that's kind of okay. I can just get a free knockoff here. Golem's not like a massive, massive threat to me. And then get a knockoff on something. An Explosion wouldn't even do anything to me. If he was like max attack Adamant, wouldn't really do anything to me either. So, get a knockoff fired here and get some good damage off on something. That'd be great. Ooh, big knockoff on the Lycanroc. Big knockoff on the Lycanroc. That's huge. That's super duper huge. Really like that. Really like that development. Can Scrafty take any one hit from Lycanroc Dusk? Probably not. It really depends. I think, like, he can kill me with close combat here, 100%. But if he has Play Rough instead, that's an entirely different story, because we do live that thanks to our Roselli Berry. He's Focus Sash, so he's not Life Orb, so he actually might, yeah, we just live one of anything. So we can just Drain Punch here. Yep, the Roselli pops, we eat that up, and we kill the Lycanroc. Let's go. Let's go. I'm sorry, Lior. It's nothing personal. I had to put your dog down. We've all been there, homie. It's fine. It was essential. All right. Every time Beedrill hits the field, I go hard Zapdos. Hard Zapdos. And pray that I didn't forget to calc this properly. He fell stingered. Oh, you sneaky boy. You sneaky lad. You cheeky lad. You're a cheeky lad. I'm going to Hurricane here. Because that's going to do nothing to Golem because it misses. Fine. I'm going to go Hard Scrafty. We go Hard Scrafty on the Golem. Get that Intimidate. Intimidate. Just want to know what this Golem is. This Golem freaks me out. I'm so scared of it. Earthquake, we do live that. Comfortably. Do I knock here or do I just Drain Punch? What do I think is the best move? I need a Drain Punch. I need to get damage on this thing. But if he's a Rindo Berry, that could be a problem. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Problematic turns are problematic. I hate problematic turns like this. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Drain Punch would probably let me live another attack. Knock off. Fuck it. Called it right. Let's go. We get rid of a Choice Scarf on the Emboar. Very, very nice. And I just sack here. I'm going to sack him here. Wild Charge, okay. So he has shown the Wild Charge. How much is that going to do to Primarina? He asks fearfully. He asks with fear in his heart. Wild Charge does actually just a little over half. It's actually not that bad. He's not locked in anymore, so that's fine. I would kill him from this range, which would be cool. We'd be able to kill him with a Scald. Does Blacephalon kill him with Side Shock? Potentially. How useful is Primarina versus how useful is Pennywise in this match? Probably about equal at this point, honestly. I'm just gonna go with you. Yeah, I've seen Wild Charge. I don't care. I'm bulky. Eat my ass. I'm clicking Scald. I apologize for my vulgarness. I apologize. I know we're like a PG group. If I was even a remotely decent editor, I would probably try to bleep myself. I'll see if I have a sound clip or something to put over that. Alright, we get a Scald off on the Bronzong and get a burn on it. That's pretty useful. It's lefties, so that's fun. We're gonna flip turn on this. Flip turn on the Bronzong. Maybe he thought I was scarfed as well. And I see you, Lior. I see you, Lior, with the thinking man's plays. I see you. Had to scout, see if I'm scarfed. I'll tell you right now, dog. I ain't scarfed. I am not a speedy fish. I get a little bit of extra chip, a little extra yip damage. Okay, let me actually calc what this Bronzong is. So that's going to be huge going forward. Did 23% Scald. That is a Spadef Bronzong. That is a fully Spadef Bronzong? It could be. We also did 11% with Flip Turn. So it might not be like, You have like max Spadef or like a good amount of Spadef. But also like impish nature. That fits. You have like max Spadef but impish. What what's my best bet here? Gourgeist, kind of smack him up a little bit. Cephalon really smacks him up, especially with the burn damage. Unless he's heat proof, which we don't know he is, whether he is or not. I think a Houndoom would do pretty fine here. But I think best bet's going to be going to Jack. Toxics, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and just click if I Z Poltergeist. Z Poltergeist would kill him. I kind of have to do the Z just in case he like predicts the Poltergeist and goes into Embor because I have knocked off his item. Yes. It worked! It worked! My plans. They have not been foiled. My plans have been successful. Uh-oh. Abort mission. Abort mission. Run away. He U-turned. Can I get a static, please? I never get statics. Can I just get a static, please? Please and thank you? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting mildly ridiculous. See, adamant. You turned in 24. He is adamant. Oofy poofies. Oofy poopies. Oofy poopies scoopies. That's unfortunate. Oh, Neelio, that's mildly problematic. What's my switch in? Okay, Primarina, do you take a +1 Meteor Beam into Sludge Wave? Nope. How much can I get off? How much damage can I get off with Jack with a Shadow Sneak? Go Jack. Jack doesn't really do too much for me right now. Sludge Wave, just go straight for it. That is definitely max special attack. At least. That's max roll max special attack, by the way. Just want to put that out there. Probably scarfed. Cephalon take 1 at +1. I have speed if he's not scarfed. If he is scarfed, cool. I just Psyshock here. Psyshock will put this thing in the ground. Oh yeah, I frisked him. He is Choice Scarf. I know. I'm aware of what he is. I'm aware of what you are. And I don't care. Because I am Blacephalon and I'm here to murder you. And I shall do so in cold blood. I should have kept Gourgeist around. I should have switched Gourgeist in on Golem at some point. Frisk its item. Because whatever, I'm terrified because whatever item that thing is, it's gotta be relevant enough for him to bring this thing. It has only clicked Earthquake. We eat that. He gets the poison, which kind of sucks. But we do kill him with the Psyshock. He gets to go into Beedrill here, though. And that's not good for me. I'm just going to Psyshock And the reason for that is... Well, let me... Mega... Fell Stinger wouldn't kill me. U-turn, and pretty much anything kills me at this point. Doesn't really matter what I go for. I need to keep... Oh! Oh no! It didn't kill me. Fell Stinger indeed still did not kill me. Was that a roll? I don't think so. No, he had no chance of killing me there. He had no chance to kill me. That was risk central. That was unnecessary risk central. So now I can go into Primarina and scald away at this Bronzong a little bit. I think I pretty much have this. That B was terrifying. Like, if he used any other move there, I died. But that's good. I'm not... I certainly have zero complaints with getting out of that situation without any problems. No complaints whatsoever. I'm going to flip turn out. No reason not to. A little bit of chip. I'll go into... I want to get some kills with Houndoom if I can. I would love to get some kills with Houndoom. Yeah, Earthquake's very smart play, but... I know he's leftover, so he's not Culber, so he's not going to live this Dark Pulse. And, frankly, Golem does not want to come in on Dark Pulse. I will take a 2-0 win. I'm not gonna switch out on the Golem either. I don't want to take any chances of that Golem doing some crazy nonsense. So I think I'm gonna Dark Pulse here, take this thing out, and then just Dark Pulse on the Golem again. If I get a flinch, then I just win right from there. But yeah, we're gonna get the kill with Houndoom, and then Golem comes in. I just don't even wanna. I don't even wanna know what you're here to do. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse you. I don't even care. I just don't care. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse you. We're just gonna Dark Pulse you and move on with our day. Pulse the Rock. Dwayne Johnson rolling out. God, I haven't played against the Golem in... Oh. What in the mother of flubberknuckers? That did nothing. That wasn't damage. That's Assault Vested Golem. That's 100% Assault Vest. Ugh. That's disgusting. I don't like that. I don't like that you're Assault Vest. Ugh. I'm just gonna Scald. You can't kill me. I'm just gonna Scald. That was gross. 36% from a Mega Houndoom Dark Pulse. That's gross. G Lior. Oh god, Assault Vested Golem. That was nasty. I'm really glad I didn't just HP grass that thing earlier. That thing only was taking like 50%. Really glad I didn't just do that earlier. I thought about it a couple times, but could not afford to do so. Oh wow! What a great game! That was a great game. I'm really happy that I was able to pull out the win here. Lior is fantastic, so being able to beat him kind of revitalizes my spirit a little bit. You know, revitalizes me a little bit after last week's tough loss. So good for me! Yay! GG's man, for sure. Was a heck of a game. That was really fun. That was a really fun one. I was like sweating the entire time over a golem. Like, you had me sweating over a golem. So yeah, that was tough. I think the biggest turning point, I think one of the biggest turning points, in my opinion, was him going Fellstinger on the Blacephalon. That was huge. That was huge because the fact that I could live that all the time was massive. Being able to kill that thing right there, that was big. Yeah, GG's Lior. That was crazy. Crazy game. Next week we play... We play Devin and the Mid-Valley Meowths. So he has been unbeaten so far, and I don't like that, so hopefully we'll be able to change that. I think he's getting... No, he's not getting an ego. I think there's a part of him that still thinks he's not making playoffs this season, which is just crazy. It's kind of funny. He's a funny guy. I like Devin. He always keeps the chat alive and well. But yeah, really good stuff. Alright, until then, I'll see you guys then. Peace.